Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are killing it. And it's time for more Doki Doki. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Works. Peace. Fantasy. I like that. Desire. I'm just making the randomest fucking poem possible. Hi again, Renalik. Hey man. Hey Monica. What's up? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I understand. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise, and I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Guys, literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry guys, Riley always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Renali can become good friends too?
This is Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's time. Dude, I can't read.
So nothing.
I guess that it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Chill out, man. I understand. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. No. Did I even read that right? That's not a sentence. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. The short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my god. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'll read it, dude. Yuri, trust me. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'm not forcing you. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect to monitor kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Wait a minute!
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect to monitor. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here, dude? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There is a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sigh. I know that feel. My god, I read that as I can feel her peeing over my shoulders. How long is this conversation going for? We read on for a few more minutes. I have finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? She has no idea what the fuck I mean. Okay everyone, are you all ready with today's poems? ... Are you bitches ready? Oh come on, could your timing be any worse? See my booty, sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. 12 inches? That's right. I close the book and hand it to her. Natsuki, you're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using any spare time to read this. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I will kill you. By tomorrow, I only get part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Wow, full. She's all organized and shit. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hey Renalek, having good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Wow, thanks Monica. I really like your bow. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Renelek. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Renelek. Yes, she likes it. She likes it. She likes it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez, stop it. I'm blushing. Stop it. Monica, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Ooh, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. I don't know if I should laugh or cry at this. If you say so, I'm trying to hit on you, not on Natsuki. Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. Wow. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Wow, so Natsuki is some crazy ass manga bitch. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. I mean, Monica's right. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh wow, she has a nice handwriting, dude. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other hand, was looking in. Wow, everybody give a round of applause for Monica. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, I think I'll make Monica's voice like that. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Wow, Monica is too fucking deep and smart and cute, and I don't know what the fuck is happening. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Wow. Monica, just wow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling me, Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, now since she said Natsuki would like it, I'm gonna show her Natsuki. ... Question mark. Okay, well, let's start with the... Oh, sorry, I forgot what Natsuki's voice is. Wait, what is it? I'm recording 3 days later, so I forgot what her voice. Okay, well, let's start with the things that I don't like. First of all, ... Natsuki rereads my poem. No, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, you stupid fucking bitch. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, bitch. And you went and ruined it completely for me. I hope you're happy now, you stupid little ass, fat ass. ... So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Oh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? So shut the fuck up and show me your goddamn poem, you asshole. Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh wow, this is a dumb bitch's poem. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow. Wow, Natsuki. You are a small, dumb piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, the voice perfectly suits her now. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? I mean, my character is totally lying to her. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the Natsuki. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Okay, I think she put in some thought at least. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I felt you were dumb as shit, but I still feel you're dumb as shit. I decide to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Wow, next poem. Sayori. Sayori is gonna be the last person I listen to because she's annoying as shit. ... The ... queen is back. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. Relax, dude, don't worry. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad, is it, you piece of shit? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, then it must be no! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Wow, Yuri is smart as shit. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself to be Auto Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I mean, yeah. Oh my god, her handwriting is hot as shit. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair. What the fuck does tendrils mean, dude? Is that a word? Tendrils, a slender thread-like appendage of a climbing plant, often growing in a spiral form that stretches out and twines around any suitable support. I did not know that was a word. Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh my god, I think I'm falling in love. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is it's hot as shit, dude. You don't have to worry. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. I really liked it. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all, dude. Relax. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Renalik. Really? I must have totally missed the point then. Well, I suppose you did not, you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive, dude. Impressive as shit, dude. It's nothing really, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. Well, it makes me happy that you think. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god. Who should I show my poem to next? Dude, there's only one person left. Who the else are you gonna show it to? You're showing it to that irritating piece of crap. ... This is a good poem, Renalik. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course it's my first time. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're not. Oh fuck, I read that wrong. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. You dumb piece of horse hair. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Renalik. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh wow. Okay, handwriting is more like a kid's handwriting. Dear sunshine. Okay, let's do that in Sayori's voice.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Wow. She ended it with I want breakfast. What am I doing in this club with these dumb pieces of shit? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to your yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. I'm just saying you wasted my time. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Like a fucking kid.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing anyway. Thanks for showing me. This was
so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah, she is the best.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the poem.
What's that?
I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew, thank God it's done. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I mean, yeah, I did this to myself. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lined on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki, oh, what's with his language? Yuri, did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is, it's cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute, you purple head girl? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Renelik did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Renelik liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Renelik appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, is everyone okay?
Oh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Renelik started showing up. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I thought we were in a literature club. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Renelik, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Renelik. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and nothing. Fuck, I'm turning blind. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? You understand that, right, Renelik? Well, ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, fuck. Shit, I have to decide, huh? So, of course, that's going to be... Okay, I'm not helping Sayori because she's annoying as shit. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Oh, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that. I mean, what the fuck? What a stupid little girl. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less with you. Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Renelik. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. Don't mention it. Don't freaking mention it. Don't freaking mention it. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Ah, that's a good idea. Making some tea, bitch. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Hey, yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Renelik, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I mean, it was pretty cool. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Renalik, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. I mean, we're friends now. Even though I hated the shit out of you in the beginning, I like you now. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. On that note, I think this would be the perfect time for me to go kill myself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been yours truly, Renalik, and I will catch you guys later. Future me, insert that booty slap.